Hello and welcome. It's a good day to be on the farm. My name is Chuck, and this is a new series. This is a new series I'm calling Horsch and Hay, because this is on the new Horsch expansion, Horsch Aggravation map that came in the new Horsch expansion. And then also, in my time off, they also released another expansion called Hay and Forage. So on this map, I'm going to... Wow, this is beautiful. Look at that. A little bit of a road between two little ponds. Sorry, got distracted. Um, this is a new, there's two new expansions I haven't really played around with, so I want to try out some of the new equipment. So all I did to start with so far is bought myself a tractor, bought myself a tipper, drove around, found a field that I liked. I really like this one here, which is wheat ready to be harvested, 98% yield bonus, 100% fertilized, and again, it's got that beautiful kind of lake next to it. So then I was actually able to find this case 9250 on sale in the deals. Normally it's 410,000. I got it for 219. I unfortunately had to pay full price for the header. So in this new map, all I have done is bought that tractor over there, that tipper. So it's a Fendt tractor and a tipper. This harvester, which was on sale, and this header, which was not. And this one field, we're probably going to buy a second field. And I guess this is a good time for me to show you the map. Sorry, it's way zoomed in. This giant field in the middle, number 9, is giant. And I guess that's the goal of this map, is if you can get $5.6 million, you can buy that. But I started down here with this one that costs $304,000. That's kind of all I bought. If I buy another field, it'll probably be this 19 up here, because it's also 98% fertilized, or excuse me, 98% yield bonus, 100% fertilized. They just didn't roll. And then I could have these two. I also looked at 21, which is ready to harvest now, so I could jump up and grab that one, but it's got large weeds on it and zero fertilization, so the yield would be much lower, but it is closer to what I can afford at 367 versus 466, so it's $100,000 cheaper. Starting with $1.5 million, I'm already down to 653,000, and I haven't really bought any of the new equipment yet, so we will just see how that goes. But I'm going to go ahead and get this harvester running. Sorry, get that unfolded. I was just trying to get lined up, and all these fields are just a little bit off 90 degrees, so it's like the field at the bottom here. Let me zoom back in. Obviously, it's not a 9270 or a 0180. I'm going to have to work for these a little bit. So I'm going to do once around the outside so I have room to turn around, and then I might cut it in an interesting way. We might go north and south as well. We'll see, but I want to kind of get this started. So anyway, in this new series, I'm planning on trying out a bunch of new equipment and just kind of starting fresh. Haven't started a new series in a while, and I did end up taking a little bit of time off from YouTube over the summer, just because that's what I ended up needing to do. I do want a straw path. Hold on. Let me stop that and apologize. I do not remember how to toggle that on and off. So it's left bumper and right. There we go. And let me turn this back off. I do want a straw swath, because part of the hay and forage pack is exactly that, is picking up straw, making hay, some forage wagon kind of stuff. So we're going to try some of that out as well. So, but I'm going to get this field taken care of, probably in some sort of time lapse or something like that, and I will check in with you guys at the end of the episode. Thanks for checking it out. If you want to stay up with it, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in a few minutes. and welcome back. And we have encountered our first obstacle to come over. We have harvested, let me get to the map here, most of field 10, but our tipper is full at 22,500 liters, and our harvester is full, so we can't harvest anymore until we solve where we're going to store and or sell this crop. But I did want to just point this out. There's a billboard on the corner of my lot. You may have saw it when I was driving by doing the harvesting. That's actually advertising that Horsch aggravation pack, which is available now. And that is what we're playing. We're actually playing on the map, Horsch aggravation, that came with that. So let's pull up here and take a quick look at where we can sell wheat. So currently we can sell it at 6 different places, but this is not the right season to sell wheat. So we have to decide, are we going to sell, let's just see, the Falls store. Yeah, look, it's at $4.89. It's like right at the bottom here. It'll be worth 50% more or so in January or February. So let's just tag this place, $4.80. I know that's the worst price, but I just want to see. So we can sell it up here. And let's tag place. I'm just trying to learn this map and see which places. Okay, from here, this is actually pretty good. The Bramble store. So we could deliver it to the Bramble store. Or the Muddy Field store. The Oak Bridge store. Is way up north. So there's one up north as well. You get the picture. So there's some things south, some things north. Oh, the Bramble store is actually 522. That's really close to the Muddy Field store. Let's tag that. And really, because I swear we were looking at the Bramble store when we got there. No, the Bramble store is up here. I don't know what we were looking at before. Anyway, so that is kind of our... We need to figure out where we're going to sell it. So our other option is, of course, let me just hop out of the tractor real quick. We can go to construction and just see what we have available in the silos. So there's a hay loft. We can deal with the hay in a second. Bale and pallet storage. This is the cheapest silo that has its own loading and unloading and will hold 400,000, 500,000. Really, the difference is $8,000. That might be worth it to just jump up one. This one goes to 800,000. These are silos that you can buy that are by themselves, but then you have to buy an auger. So they're nice, but if you're holding more than one crop type, suddenly you got to buy 2, and then you're kind of stuck. Here's some really big silos, 16 million liters, so on and so forth. Just for simplicity, I hate selling stuff for a 30% to 40% discount just because I don't have anywhere to store it. So I know we're going to get more than one crop type and we're eventually going to do something, but we'll just keep it simple. Do the 400,000 one here. And I think there's a little bit of space on the back of our land here where we could put this right next to the road and hopefully not destroy too much of our farmland. Yeah, this corner is kind of like last ditch effort. 38, 36, 35. I think that's about as good as it gets. So let's just drop this in there. So we'll hop back in. That makes it easy, convenient. I like this field. I like this kind of location. The size is pretty good. A little bit off center, which is nice. If it wasn't, is this sunflowers here? it wasn't sunflowers, I would consider buying that field too, but I don't want to buy the extra header just to harvest sunflowers. We could always rent the header, the sunflower header, to harvest that if we wanted to, if we decided to not do field 20, the one with soybeans. But regardless, this will be a great little spot for us to load and unload kind of here at the back of the lot. And then we'll go unload here from the harvester and then bring that back over here too, or at least park it similar. And then we're going to go get the piece of equipment that I plan to use for gathering the hay, which is a new piece of equipment in the hay and forage expansion. I believe it's a truck that is an auto loader. So there are auto loaders, not forage wagon is what I meant to say. It's a truck that is also a forage wagon, and so not tractor pulled forage wagon, which can be really expensive. They have one of those too. But I'm just going to try the truck, so we have a second thing to drive around and haul some of this around. I want to try it out, so we're going to use the hay from here to either. Normally I bale. I'm not going to get a baler. You've seen me bale 1,000 times if you've been watching this channel for a while, so I'm going to try something a little different. We can either get that hay barn and store it in there, or we can just store it in the truck and then feed it to our animals. If we decide to do some sort of animal, like we could do horses here, get some oats or something. I think there's an oat field we could go harvest if we wanted to, or we'd have that as an option. So let's take this back over 14,400 liters and just dump this so it's out of the way, and then we can park this, and then I will buy that, bring it back over, show you picking up some hay real quick, and then I can show you the drive over from the shop as well. That'll probably about do it for the first episode, so we can get a start, and then you can tell me in the comments if you think I should buy that. Here, we'll look at it while that's unloading. There's this soybean field here, which is 466,000, or if you think I should just wait and buy this $262,000 field, either renting the sunflower header or not. Wait till it gets harvested and then just do the field work on there. So I could do 1817 or I could do 1819, which when you're not in this menu, it's actually 7. So kind of these are what I'm thinking. Obviously this one is way out of my price range. Is this oats? No, this must be sorghum then. Yeah, this big field is sorghum. So that is the other option. We could always buy a sorghum field as well. Looks like we're done unloading here. We'll turn off the tractor and we'll just run over to the shop real quick. And out of this hay and foraging pack, we can buy this truck right here and this trailer, which will work as a forage wagon. So we're just going to go ahead and buy it. Which we make our main color. Can we do a Fendt color since we've got a Fendt tractor? Fendt Classic. Yeah, there we go. Fendt color, and we'll buy that. And then we can also just go back here and buy this wagon. Ooh, we got to make it match. We're going to make that a Fendt Classic as well. There we go. And we'll buy that. And then we'll just skip over to this. As you can see, it's kind of set up on these little stilts till you back under it. So we'll back into here. Let me zoom the camera out so you can see what's going on. And when you get under there all the way, it should let you attach. Alright, and then I gotta try to see if I can remember my way back to our farmyard. So I think it should be just over to the west here. We'll follow this main highway over, and I'll just pick up a little bit of hay, and that'll wrap up this episode. So I do like the look of this truck, a little box truck, and it can hold a ton. Like, this is a lot of storage in the back. I forget how much did we just put on this. Cruise control, we just bought it, so let me just go to our garage. Sorry, I thought I was going to get an accident there. Miscellaneous, nope. Oh, and there we go. That's why you shouldn't use your phone while you're driving. Anyway, when it holds a lot, I think somewhere around like 20 to 30,000 liters of straw. So, you know, like a big tipper, but you can actually pick it up. We'll find out exactly once we start picking those up. And then it unfolds, I think, so the top of it will expand and give you a little bit more room as well. So we can get that going here. I think this will be a good setup. We'll have to figure out what we want to use this straw for, but there are some options. And then over here on the left, you can see this field 8. That's the one we could also harvest, but look at all those weeds in there, and it's not fertilized very well either. So that is not necessarily what we want to do. We just won't get a very high yield from that, which is probably okay, but we're going to go ahead and this soybean field on the right is 98% harvest bonus and 100% fertilized. So I'll pull over here real quick and show you guys that as well, just so you can kind of see. 98% yield bonus, 100% fertilized. So this one would be ready to go if we wanted to. But again, and we could harvest that with our current header and harvester. But hard to say. So let me just get over here. We'll get this thing unfolded. In fact, I'll start unfolding it now. So yeah, see the top comes up and it holds even more. I love this little road between this pond and this lake. Or maybe a pond and another pond, but it's kind of just a nice scenic little view. All right, and then we'll just start with this row here that's kind of on the end of the lot, and we'll just lower that at the back and start picking it up. And as you can see, this truck doubles as a forage wagon and will help us gather up all this hay. And it looks like we're missing just a little bit. It's not as wide as I thought it was on the pickup. But that's good for us to get this stored. Well, I guess we're at 40% already. Let me pick that up for a second and back up. And we'll lower it again here. So maybe it's not as big of a container as I thought it was. I thought it would hold 20,000 liters. Looks like most it'll be 12 to 14. But that's still quite a bit of hay. So we'll figure out what we want to do with that. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this up here. Let me know in the comments what you want to see me do on this map. Let me turn that off. And we will go from there, but we at least have a solution for the rest of the hay from this field. And we'll go from there. All right, I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.